What is up, guys? It's your boy Kellen, also known as the worst podcast host in the world, and we are back with another episode of the Wasted Potential podcast. I'm joined by my co-host, who is infinitely better than me, Caleb. Say what's
Woo-hoo! Thank you for finally
getting the
admitting
recognition
it.
he needs.
Yeah, geez, took you long enough to admit it, Colin. God.
Look, guys, we are sorry that this episode is so late.
Yeah.
But Caleb
it's
and
not
I,
even late. We just skipped a week, guys. It's not even a late
Yeah.
episode. We just skipped.
we're just busy people. What can we say?
What can we say?
We live the influencer lifestyle.
Yeah,
There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. So sorry about that. Obviously, we're both high school students, and we both play sports. One of us has a job. We both have That wasn't a shot. I'm just saying. One of us has a job.
Whatever.
We both have girlfriends. I mean, we have other lives, guys. So things like this, where we just have to skip a week, might happen now and again, especially with college coming up. I'm hoping that we can get together, at one of our houses though, and record, sit down and record 2 or 3 different episodes. Maybe have a couple people on, so that we have episodes to release. Especially at the beginning of college, just in case there's a week that we can't record.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to have to do that.
Especially, because, I'm telling you, the first week that I'm at college, I don't think, even the first 2 weeks, I don't think I'm going to be able to record.
Yeah, same.
It's going to take, it's going to take me a while just to even figure out where or how I'm going to record. So.
It's going to take me a while to figure out what I'm doing in my life.
Honestly. For real, dude. Speaking of college, Kellen, have you chosen a college yet, or?
Yeah, I have. I didn't really have a choice while choosing, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to college, and
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I have also chosen my college, and how far away are me and Kellen are actually closer than we thought we were going to be, which is kind of
We're
dope.
literally a couple minutes away.
Wait, seriously?
I'm pretty sure.
Hold up. I'm going to look it up on Google Maps. Are you going where I think you're going? Wait, type where you're going, because I think I forgot where you're
Well,
going.
we can just say it. Just edit it out.
Okay.
You're going to...
Yeah.
I'm going to...
Oh, yeah. We're 28 minutes away.
Yeah.
20, yeah. So not a couple
Party.
Party. Dude, me and Kellen are about to go to so many parties together. Woohoo. Okay, so
guys,
yeah, so we're close to each other. That's cool.
it was recently my father's birthday. Shout out my father. Thank you for
Shout out Kellen's
birthing
dad.
me.
Shout out Kellen's daddy.
I think he's probably our biggest supporter.
He's probably one of them. Yeah. Definitely.
But
He's definitely
my mom made a killer cheesecake.
Ooh, dude,
delicious.
Cheesecake is so good. Have you been to the
Cheesecake is delicious.
Have you been to the Cheesecake Factory?
I have not.
Wasted Potential Cheesecake Factory trip. Let's do it. Let's go to the Cheesecake
That would
Factory.
be cool. Aren't there a bunch of them?
The closest one to us. Yeah, it's too far away. Never mind. Well, no. Wait, sorry. I was going to suggest, because our plan is to go to prom. Well, we have a prom. We talked about this before, right? On here, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
God, my stupid dryer is beeping. Yeah, so what our plan was me, Kellen, and our girlfriends were going to go out to dinner or something before. I was going to suggest the Cheesecake Factory, but it's 48 minutes away. So that might not be the best idea.
Yeah, that is pretty far away. But
speaking of,
I think we should go to a country club or something. I think that'd be cool.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That'd be kind of classy.
That'd be classy.
All dressed up.
Yeah. So speaking of dressing up, are you going to wear are you going to rent a tux?
I have one.
You have a tux?
A couple of years ago. Yeah,
Oh,
it probably still fits.
When you went in, when did you go in, 9th or 10th grade?
Yeah, I went in 9th grade.
You bought it? You didn't just rent it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought it. I think I still have it.
But you're wearing an actual tux.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't want to, is, your girlfriend, going out and, getting a dress or something, or does she already?
She already has some.
Okay, but it's okay. But like
Yeah.
I just because the thing said like wear whatever you want. Like it's not like doesn't have to be classy or whatever.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are still gonna
But I
dress
think
up though.
okay, I'm just like I don't want to like show up in like a tux and people are over here wearing jeans and a t-shirt and I'm like bruh. But if people are actually gonna dress up, then I'll go get a tux.
My dog just started freaking out. I gotta see what he's doing.
Bruh.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay, All right, so merch, guys. We're sorry. Merch is just being a real butthole because with making a website, since I'm not 18, I can't officially actually make a website and make money off of the website. And since Kellen doesn't have like a credit card or anything like that, we can't put it through him. So there's lots of problems. What I think we're going to do is we have a Google form that I'm working on where it's basically you just put in your name, you put in your email, you put in your address, and then it's got all the merch, and you just click on your size and the color that you want, and then you send it to me, and then I'll send you a confirmation email of what you want and the price of what it's going to be, which is just going to be everything put together plus some shipping, which shipping I don't really have a set price on shipping yet. I'm hoping that I can get something that I can give you guys though. But then it'll just be shipping, and then we'll order it for you. You'll have to pay through Venmo, PayPal, or I think since a lot of people that I believe are going to be buying merch are going to be people that go to school with us most likely. You could just pay with cash if you wanted to. We would possibly allow that.
Yeah, like if we see you at school or something and you just want to give us cash or something like that,
Yeah,
it might work out. We'll see.
I put up a thing on our story that asked who had Venmo or PayPal, and a lot of people actually did. A lot more people than I thought were going to. But I honestly think that most of the people that are going to be buying from us anyways are going to be like near us that can just give us cash if they want to. Yeah, and if you don't, it's really not that difficult. If you have a credit card, it's really not that difficult to just download Venmo. Like when I got it, it literally took me 5 minutes to set up. So, yeah, so that's the merch situation. Hopefully we'll get that out soon. Still working on it, still figuring out all the kinks. All right, Kellen, are you back?
So I'm back.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't have any more dog problems.
All right, so your suit, your tux, what color is it?
Right. Black.
It's black. My first one, the one that I got in 10th grade was black, but my girlfriend's got a red dress this year, so I'm kind of like looking to see if I can get like a navy blue suit. I think that'd look pretty.
I think, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't worry about buying a new one for.
No,
It's
not like
really a
new.
prom.
I'm gonna rent one.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm not gonna. I don't have one. Because when I went, I just rented it.
I have to get like a vest because usually what all the guys do is they take like their shirts off or whatever and just leave their vests on.
Yeah.
But I didn't have one. I just had suspenders, so I was shirtless except my suspenders.
Didn't
And,
they not let you do that?
Needless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got yelled at. Feels bad.
This was in like 9th grade though, when Kellen was still a little chubby. So.
I was fat shamed, bro. I'm still a little chubby. That's not good.
We're all a little chubby. It's okay.
Except one of our friends absolutely jacked.
Dude, bro, this man is incredibly jacked. Like
not even jacked, he's shredded.
Like shredded, dude. I'm trying to get him. I'm going to ask him if he wants to come on for our senior thing. And he's got to flex for us a little bit, dude, because this dude's shredded, guys. And we got to...
I don't think you guys understand.
No.
You can see the veins
in his
coming
legs.
out of his lats.
Like,
you can see it in his legs and his lats and like everywhere.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
But what's even crazier is what he looked like at the beginning of high school.
No, even what he looked like at the beginning of the year. Like if you saw his senior pictures,
oh yeah,
crazy, dude.
But his senior pictures were like that mainly because of quarantine. He was starting to get jacked last year, like before we got shut down last year. Like you could start to tell. But at the beginning of freshman year, dude, this was a short little, not to be mean, but chunky kid. And he knows it too. Like he says it all the time. But dude, this kid's crazy, man.
We'll have him on for a weightlifting episode or something.
Dude, we should, man. Bro, speaking of weightlifting, hold up. I was told today at work by one of my friends that only 5% of the population can bench 135 pounds.
No way, bro.
Only 5%.
I feel like it's got to be more than that.
But I'm pretty sure they take into consideration, like, I'm pretty sure in the stat is included, like, first, like, 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds. Like,
yeah, I mean, but still.
I'm going to look it up.
I'm sure the majority of the population weighs more than, like, 150 pounds. So you should be able to bench 130.
According to a study of 50% of men in their 20s, according to a study, 50% of men in their 20s are able to squat over 185 and 10% over 250. For the bench press, 50% of men in their 20s are able to bench press 135 and 10% 170. For deadlift, it's 50% is 210 and 10% 245. That's
quite the drop
study
off.
of men in their 20s, yeah.
Like, that's not that much of a weight difference, but that's a big drop off.
No, it's really not. Dude, that's crazy.
I
do not... Oh, and, like, only 1% can bench 200.
Dude, I benched 200 in 9th grade.
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're part of the 1%, dude.
I can't...
Congratulations.
I can't do it anymore.
No. I don't even know how much I can do on bench press. Because I don't, like... This is, like, maxed out, right? This is, like, just one time, one go. Warm up, one go. I don't really max out when I work out. I just do, like, 6 reps and then 3 sets of it. So, I don't really know what I could do maxed out. But
yeah,
I do,
I
like...
haven't worked out too much.
Yeah, but I do, like, 6... When I do my 6 sets or whatever, I do, like, 140. So I could definitely do 135.
Attaboy,
I'm huge.
He's buff. I used to be kind of buff, and then I fell off.
Well, quarantine didn't really help anybody.
That's true.
Except the people that actually, like, were like, I'm gonna use this, like... Everyone said, I'm going to use this time to get big, and only, like, 10% of those people did. Shout out those 10% of people. Go you. But
I don't remember quarantine, bro. Like, I feel like it just never happened.
Dude, honestly, I feel like the last 4 years just didn't happen.
That's true, yeah.
Isn't it just,
or,
like...
It feels like it happened a really, really long time ago.
Like, isn't it crazy that in 4 months we're going to be in college?
Yeah, that's insane.
It's insane. That's just absolutely crazy to me. Mind-boggling. What are you doing?
I was just moving up because I thought I heard somebody pull in the driveway. What are you doing?
Copying you.
Making a song?
Yeah, dude. What were we saying? Oh, yeah, senior year. Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's insane.
Life's weird.
But, yeah.
It feels like... I don't know, man. It feels like we're just time traveling.
It honestly does.
Because it's like, you're sitting in class for so long, and you're like, this is going to take forever, and like, this is the longest time of my life, or whatever. And then, like, 4 years later... You don't even remember it ever happening.
Exactly. Like, not to get sad on you guys, but, like, do you remember in, like, 1st and 2nd grade when you'd have to log into your computer and you'd be like me, I'd be like, CCARR.21. And I was like, what the heck does this 21 mean? Like, why does everyone have a 2-1? And the teachers was like, that's the year that you graduate. And I'm like, bro, that's like 11 years away. And I'm like, wow, I don't want to be here for 11 years. And it's been 11 years, and...
Now I want to be a 1st grader again.
Yeah. Dude, I said that the other day. I said that in lunch the other day. I was like, guys, honestly, what I wouldn't give to go back to 9th grade. And everyone looked at me crazy, except you. You were like, yeah, totally. I would too.
Yeah, I don't know why people want to graduate. Like, sometimes I want to graduate and, like, just get on with my life. But it's just because I hate this year.
It's just
but,
because
like,
it's just because someone asks me a question that's a little too hard.
Yeah.
That's the only
Like,
reason.
I'd want to go back.
Dude, I want to go back. Especially for like sports and stuff, man.
If you could pick any year to go back to, which year would it be?
Ninth grade.
Yeah, mine would be
But,
8th
like-
and 9th, I think.
But no, 8th grade. This summer from 8th grade, like 8th grade right before summer. So going into ninth grade. Yeah, like the end of the 8th. Yeah. Because, dude, I would have started working out sooner. And then I would have started working on sports more. I would have worked harder and like done better at school. Bro.
Now we're just going through our regrets.
Now I would have
Feels bad.
like honestly, like when it comes to like relationships, definitely would have made some better decisions in that category. Dude, just honestly, just from ninth grade alone. No, just from the 8th grade, like summer of 8th grade alone, I've got like 3 or 4 relationships that I regret a lot.
Yeah, I only really have one like that. I never really got in relationships.
Yeah, I know. You just kind of talk to people. And then you'd like, no, dude, even, especially over the summer. So, guys, listen. Me and Kellen were like, we'd be best friends during the school year. But then over the summer for like, especially like 8th, 9th, even like 10th grade, we would like hardly talk.
Yeah.
And,
well, especially this summer because, like, we couldn't hang out.
yeah. Well, we still talked and stuff.
Yeah.
But we didn't really hang out. But last summer we hung out a lot more than we had in past summers. Even though it was hardly at all. This summer though, senior year summer.
Oh yeah. We dumb boys.
We out here. We gonna be out here. No, but we like hardly talked. And Kellen would talk to like 3 girls over the summer, and he'd like start telling me about them, and I'm like, I have no clue who you're talking about, dude. He's like, oh yeah, I talked to him for like a week. I was like, what? Remember when talking to people was such a big deal?
Yeah. Feels bad. But I'd never actually go on dates with people.
No,
or,
you
like,
never went on
follow
dates.
through.
Dude, I had a girlfriend for a month, and we went on one single date.
Same.
Feels bad.
And then I went to DC and I broke up with her.
Yup.
If you guys don't know, I have, like, mommy issues.
Kellen has more than just mommy issues, I'm pretty sure. Kellen has a couple.
I have a lot of...
Kellen has a few issues. Shout out to Maddie for putting up with Kellen, honestly.
Yeah, facts.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
I can't do the whole separation thing. So, like, all my girlfriends lived very far away from me for the most part.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that.
That didn't help. That didn't help.
There was this one girl beginning of 10th grade year that I was talking to, and, I liked her. I mean, we vibed, right? But she just lived so far away, and I was like, I can't. Even though she ended up dropping it off to me, like dropping me off, I couldn't. I would have done it eventually.
Feels bad, bro. But I kind of liked, like, having the quarantine, like the summer or
Yeah.
like the spring that it set in.
Mm-hmm.
Like that May through August or whatever was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Because it's like you have no real responsibilities, like nobody does. And it's not like anybody can blame you for it.
Especially, like, I didn't go to work. School ended. I had no school. I had no work for, like, the first time in forever. And I just didn't do anything, dude. I just let myself, like, I let my hair grow out. I let my, like, facial hair grow out. Like, if it weren't for that, I still would, like, I'd still shave, like, once a week. Just so I wouldn't have any facial hair. And I'd look so bad. And I'd still have spiky hair, guys. If it weren't for quarantine, I'd still have spiky hair. Little spiky hair.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine how bad that would. Oh, that's so sad. That's thank God for COVID, dude.
Yeah, COVID was nice, bro. Like,
Other than like
sorry if it has affected you in any way, but like, we live in the middle of nowhere, so it hasn't really affected any of us.
Yeah. So guys, NFL draft. I know you guys don't really like football that much when we talk about football. If you don't like it, we don't like you. Did you watch the draft, Kellen?
I watched a little bit of the first round.
That's really all that matters. Is the first 10 picks and then whatever your team takes. Is about all that anyone cares about.
Pretty much.
And then there's some picks here and there. You know, the first round's anything. The only one that anyone cares about.
Yeah, and I mean, at some point, they're just picking people who you have no idea who they are.
Honestly,
So,
like even they probably don't even know who they are at that point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're just gonna go through the top 10 picks real quick. Talk about each one just real quick. What we think about it, and then we're gonna go over the Bills picks because the draft did just end. 7th round ended like earlier today, I believe. So we'll go over who the Bills picked. So obviously, first pick, first round, Jacksonville Jaguars. Pretty easy. Trevor Lawrence. We all knew that was gonna happen.
Yep.
Um,
I like Trevor Lawrence. He's a good quarterback.
he is. I
It's
think
not a hot take.
no,
really,
it really isn't.
but-
I think he's gonna do good in Jacksonville. You know, Jacksonville's not like they're. It's weird because they were the worst team last year, but at the same time they weren't like they had their moments where like they had like you could see potential in them. You know.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
I think they'll.
I mean, they're still an NFL team, so they're
Exactly.
not trash.
Exactly. But I think that they could just if they can just put some weapons around Lawrence a little bit or better offensive line, whatever, that they Jacksonville could be good, and I think Trevor Lawrence will do pretty good there. Second pick, New York Jets took Zach Wilson, another QB out of BYU. Think that this was another one that was pretty obvious, I think, in my opinion.
Zach Wilson,
Dude,
he's all right.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like he's like 4 years old.
exactly. He looks so young. He's like, I don't know. Like I've seen so many memes about the way that he looks.
Yeah.
But
I think he'll do all right.
I think he'll do good. I'm actually kind of disappointed that he did end up going to the Jets. Although I think we all knew he was going to. I'm kind of upset that he did because I like want to see him do good because I think like I like his play style. You know, he's kind of got that like. He reminds me of Drew Lock except like better.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. So,
I'm just worried about. I mean, he has like a good offensive line around him. Like the Jets were building that up good. I just don't think he has
weapons,
playmakers.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have a good running back. He doesn't have good wide receivers. So
yeah,
I think he's gonna
he
struggle.
doesn't
a little
really
bit.
have much. Third round, not third round, third pick. This one I don't like at all. San Francisco took Trey Lance, a quarterback out of North Dakota State. I don't.
I think Trey Lance is going to be the best QB in the draft.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Dang, that's a hot take. I think. I think he's a good player. He reminds me of Josh Allen when he runs because he wants to run through people and he wants to get as many yards as he can. So he's a big physical guy, but he didn't play in 2020. And I personally think that Justin Fields is a lot better than him. So I thought that San Francisco should have taken Justin Fields, but I don't know. I think he'll be okay.
I think that he's a lot kind of like Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen.
Yeah,
And
he's
I
like a
think
combination of the two.
Yeah, and I think that having the like time to sit and learn and like get accustomed to the 49ers is going to be really good for him.
Maybe.
It's like the 49ers are a good team.
They are, yeah. I don't know.
They were just all hurt.
I don't know if they're going to. Who do you think is going to start week 1? Do you think Trey Lance will end up getting the job, and do you think they'll get rid of Jimmy, or do you think they'll keep Garoppolo in there?
No, I think Garoppolo's going to play for the majority of this year.
And then Trey Lance will end up being a project, kind of, that they work on.
Yeah, I think he'll probably start like in 2 years. Because I think if they were going to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo, they would have done it before the draft. Yeah. Instead of like giving up all those picks and stuff, they would have just given up Jimmy G and a couple picks. So
yeah,
I think he's sticking around, and they're just going to see how he does, and maybe if he leads them to like the playoffs or whatever, they'll keep him around or they'll trade him for even more.
Yeah, they could try to hype him up, make him look good.
But I think Trey Lance is the future of the 49ers.
All right then. You think he's the future of this NFL draft? Which,
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but okay. I guess we'll go with that. Fourth pick, Atlanta Falcons. They took Kyle Pitts, tight end out of Florida. This guy's a beast, man.
Best player in the draft.
He's
Best
a beast.
player in the draft.
He's absolutely insane.
I think they should have gotten like a lineman or some defensive guys.
That's what they need, but you can't pass up on Kyle Pitts, man.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts is the best player in the draft.
You just can't. I mean, let's take a quick look. Who was it? The Atlanta Falcons? Yeah. Let's see who else they got in the later rounds.
I mean, their offense is already stacked. So
yeah.
It's pretty wild.
They took a defensive player in the second round, in the fourth round, and then they picked three in the fifth round. Defensive tackle, defensive end, cornerback. Yeah, so they took some defensive players. So I mean, you can't pass up on Kyle Pitts though. Like, he was there. You don't need a quarterback, so there's no point in you taking a quarterback. You can't pass up on him. So I think that's a good pick in my opinion. Fifth.
So let's talk about this next pick.
Dude, this next pick is garbage, man. The worst pick, honestly, the biggest head scratcher of the draft right here. Cincinnati Bengals took Jamar. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase, wide receiver at LSU. Before we continue, let me just say, I really do like Jamar Chase. LSU wide receiver.
Yeah.
I saw him in a couple games. He's a good player. He's a good wide receiver. But the Cincinnati Bengals have the worst offensive line in the league. One of, if not the worst offensive lines in the league. Joe Burrow got sacked without even playing the whole season. Joe Burrow got sacked, tied for the 30th among quarterbacks.
It was pretty rough.
Yeah. God.
Feels bad.
Ridiculous. They should have taken, you have two really good offensive linemen in the draft, and you don't take either of them, and you go for a wide receiver instead. It's just questionable.
So the number 6 pick is Jalen Waddle.
Wide receiver.
I'm alright with this.
I am too. I like Waddle. I think that there are better wide receivers in the draft. There were better ones that Miami could have taken, but Devontae Smith, I think he was still on the board. I don't know why they wouldn't just take him. Heisman Trophy winner, so.
Yeah. I don't know. Then number 7 to the Lions is offensive tackle Penei Sewell.
This is who the Bengals should have taken. This is who.
He's going to be a Hall of Famer. I'm telling you.
He's going to be really good. He's a really good offensive lineman, and he's going to definitely help out Jared Goff this year.
Yeah. The Lions are making good moves.
The Lions are. Yeah. They're making smart moves. So.
If the rumors about the Packers maybe getting rid of Aaron Rodgers or them moving on are true, then the Lions might put up some competition.
Dude, they could. I don't know, though. Because I don't think Rodgers wants to go somewhere where it's going to take a couple of years to get him a Super Bowl. I think he's looking to go somewhere where he's going to win a Super Bowl now. Where he's got a chance, where he's got a team to win it the next year or two.
I thought he was going to go to Denver. I'm going to keep it real with you. It sounded like that's what the rumors were, but it never happened.
Well, there was trade talks between Green Bay and San Francisco, and Green Bay turned it down, and then Rodgers was like, "Why did you turn that down? I want to go to San Francisco."
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, that would have been San Francisco would have. Yeah, they would have been my Super Bowl favorite if you went there.
Yeah, for real.
Carolina
number
Panthers.
8, I don't really know too much about this pick. I think it's a good pick, but whatever.
J.C. Horn or something like that.
It was kind of questionable that they didn't pick Justin Fields.
Yeah, I guess they're
that.
sticking with Sam Darnold.
Same thing with the 9th pick, with the Broncos pick. They both picked cornerbacks instead of quarterbacks. Which they both need quarterbacks.
I don't think Denver needs a quarterback. I think Denver's going to stick with Teddy Bridgewater or Drew Lock, which I don't think they should go with Drew Lock.
Yeah, but Teddy Bridgewater isn't going to win championships.
No, he's not. But Denver's not in the
and
place.
neither is Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold is going to lose you seasons. He's not going to win championships. I'm sorry. Sam Darnold is not the QB of your future.
Denver isn't a place to win a Super Bowl.
I don't care what
They just
your
need a
team
quarterback.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me? No, they're not.
Denver's nasty, bro.
Dude, they are much further away from winning a Super Bowl than just a quarterback.
They need a quarterback. If they had Aaron Rodgers, they would win the Super Bowl. Remember last offseason, everybody thought that the Broncos were going to be nasty. Everybody was like, the Broncos and the Cardinals are the underdogs for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then Drew Lock just played terrible. If Drew Lock was good, they would have gone far.
I don't know, man.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Moving on.
Okay.
10th
Philadelphia
pick,
Eagles picked up Devontae Smith, man. I love this pick.
They traded up for him, too.
They traded up for him. Dude, I'm telling you, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, that's going to be a nice connection this year.
They fit well together. I mean, they're both small and quick players.
And they played together at Alabama before Jalen Hurts went to Oklahoma. They played together a year or two at Alabama, so they know each other. So I really like that.
I like the connection.
Yeah. And speaking of that, Devontae Smith going to play for a QB that he's played for before. That's the third one in the top 10. Jalen Waddle played with Tua at Alabama. He's going to Tua in Miami. And Jamari Chase played with Joe Burrow in LSU, and he's going to Cincinnati. I think that's the only reason that they chose Chase right there. One of the only reasons. It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be that connection that those two have.
So, some other notable picks. Number 11, the Chicago Bears got Justin Fields.
This is a huge pick for Chicago. Like, this is big for them.
Yeah. It might actually be their good quarterback, because usually they're lacking in that front.
All right, so Buffalo's picks. First round, they got Gregory. I'm not even going to try to say his last name, bro.
Rousseau. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's good. He looks good. He didn't play in 2020, but he had 15.5 sacks in 2019. So, like, hey.
Yeah, I think he was second only to Chase Young.
Yeah,
so
that's a big
pretty
player.
Good company.
They also picked an edge rusher, Carlos Bassem Jr. From Wake Forest in the second round. I haven't seen much on him, but it's got an A grade, so I'm going to assume that he's not bad. Then they picked up 2 offensive linemen, one in the third, one in the fifth. I like both of those picks. I mean, we need offensive line. I don't think either of them are going to be starters, but they'll be good to have as backups because we did not have much depth.
Yeah, that's true. We need good defensively.
We picked up a really fast wide receiver, Marquez Stevenson. I watched a little bit of his highlight tapes before we started recording. This kid is quick. He is really fast.
Yeah, I'm surprised we got another wide receiver, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like we got a lot of defensive people this round.
We did, yeah.
This time.
Yeah, then we picked up a safety and a cornerback. Both of them, they're pretty quick. They got good hands. And then we picked up another offensive lineman. So, but that edge rusher at the first Gregory man, dude, I cannot wait to see him.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for him.
Yeah, I'm excited for him. So do you want to do a Would You Rather real quick?
Yeah. All right, man. Well, do you want to do the Would You Rather, or do you want to do the choose 3 movie series?
We'll do the movie series. That sounds fun.
Series. All right. So there are 9 different series. You can only pick 3 of them to watch any of their past movies or movies of the future. Okay. So you got DC, Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lords of the Ring, the Lord of the Rings. There we go. Jurassic Park, John Wick, James Bond, and Mission Impossible.
Ooh, these are good. Marvel.
Definitely taking Marvel.
I would pick.
Definitely taking Marvel.
I'm kind of at a toss-up between Mission Impossible and Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Mission Impossible movies. I'd probably say Mission Impossible. And then there was another one. I forgot what you said.
DC.
John Wick.
John Wick.
John Wick movies.
Yep.
I love those movies.
I'm taking Marvel, Jurassic Park, and I'm honestly gonna go Harry Potter here.
Wow. But
I'm
Harry
gonna
Potter's
go-
like done, you know? Like how
Yeah.
much more can they do?
They are done, but they're really good movies. And there's like
Okay.
9 of them, bro. I'm taking Harry
Whatever.
Potter on that.
I don't like Harry Potter that much.
I like-
Crucify
well,
me, whatever.
That's because you're, dude. Emma Watson, man.
Yeah, that's facts. I feel like Jurassic Park gets old after a while because it's like the same movie every
It
time.
does. I'm kind of on the fence though because definitely Marvel. I kind of want to add John Wick, but I don't know which one to take out. I don't want DC or Star Wars. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, and DC movies are
I like Star Wars, but I don't like DC.
no. And the Lord of the Rings, I've never really been into that.
Yeah, I like The Hobbit, but I never got into The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take John Wick instead of Jurassic Park.
Nice. That's respectable.
John Wick's good. John Wick movies are really good. Are they coming? Are they done? Like, how many movies are there? How many John Wick movies are there?
I think there's more.
Are they gonna come out with more?
I think so. Pretty sure.
Oh, they've got 4 of them. Oh, yeah, they've got 3. John Wick 2014, John Wick Chapter 2 2017, John Wick Chapter 3 2019, and then John Wick Chapter 4 is coming out in 2022.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah. Speaking about
John Wick 3
movies,
was really good.
speaking about movies, bro. We're gonna watch King Kong and Godzilla this week.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, so we can do a little movie review on that. Talk about that a little bit, even though we're super late
excited.
to it. So excited!
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So look forward to a movie review.
Woo!
Shout out
Movie
movies.
reviews.
Woo.
And also, this
Yeah.
weekend is my 2 weeks after my vaccine, which means that we can start getting together to do food reviews and more
Woo,
in-person podcasts, stuff like that.
I just grilled some hot dogs tonight, so
do a little grill cast?
yeah.
A grill cast? I like that. It's a good idea.
All right, bro.
All right, man.
You ready to wrap this up?
I will wrap this up. All right,
And
guys.
My dog is barking at me.
And his dog.
See ya.
Dog. Yeah. All right, Kellen's leaving. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Wasted Potential podcast. Be on the lookout for a bunch of stuff, honestly. We're hoping to push stuff out pretty soon here. Thank you for everyone that listened this long, and we will see y'all later. Bye.